So headshots are really, really important. I can't reinforce that enough. Headshots for you as an actor are pretty much all you've got, especially if you haven't met the casting director before, and that's going to be the case some of the time, possibly all the time if you're starting from scratch, if you're a grad. Really, really important. So that's how you are represented on Spotlight, and that is how you are seen the vast majority of the time.
I think what people need to understand is that I'll get 48 to 96 thumbnails a page. They need to have a strong, good headshot. And most importantly of all, they need to look like their headshot.
Something that's well lit and is basically a reference to the person who's going to walk in the room.
It should look like you. That's the most important thing. Don't make it too flattering.
It's no point getting one that makes you look really beautiful and then you come in and I'm going, well, I'm not really, that you don't look like your picture, or the other way round.
There's no point having a headshot that's years old or too young or touched up in such a way that really it doesn't represent you.
You see many photos, not so much nowadays, but used to, where the actor would come in the room and you look at the photo and it's not the same person, or it's 10 years old, or it's just too much like a fashion photo, which doesn't give us anything.
They've got to keep updating images. I think that's quite important. I think you can keep a few in that are kind of the old class, things that we're quite used to seeing, and then a few up-to-date ones.
And so actually it means you're coming in for roles that you shouldn't be coming in for, but you could actually be, by having something of the right age, I will bring you in for other roles that actually might be better.
The thing about casting is that we're looking at someone to sort of, for not to pigeonhole.
It's not about pulling faces, it's not about adopting characters, it's about some simple variety. Here's a slightly brighter, slightly smilier shot.
Don't make it too forced, don't make it too actory, but also don't make it like a holiday snap.
You really want to capture someone in a moment, not someone who's afraid of the camera like I am.
Something honest. Don't do a big makeup and hair thing like I've done today.
Their eyes are alive, or there's a strength there, something that's different from everyone else. And it usually comes down to the eyes and someone inviting you in, a picture that makes you want to know more about someone.
But fundamentally, they are all neutral. Should be able to look at all those photos and cast you as anything. Let us do the casting. You don't have to do that for us.
Outside quite often seems to work better than a studio shot. I don't know why. It just feels a bit more comfortable.
You need a few of them. You need more than just one. There's such a thing as having too many. More than 10 is too many. Less than 2 isn't enough. I feel like the sweet spot is about 4 to 6.
It's good to have a range of photographs, but make them a range. If you're sort of putting the same photo in different angles, sometimes it's silly. It's like I've got, 8 photographs on my Spotlight page that are all the same.
If you've got long hair or you've got curly hair, maybe you could have one where it's straight, or if you wear glasses, some with glasses.
If it's a guy and he's got a beard sometimes and not a beard, then it's really good to have a range so we can see what he looks like without a beard, because that is always asked when they come into a casting.
I would always ask someone else's opinion, what they think of it, before you send it to somebody or before you choose it. Very often your agent might be the best person to select it for you, because you're not always the best judge of what is the best photo of you.
The fundamentals of photos are that they should look like you, they should be contemporary to one another, they should be fairly recent. You'll need to change them quite often, every couple of years, even if you don't think you do. Get rid of the old ones, get rid of the drama school graduation photos that you've had for 15 years that's still knocking around for no particular reason. That's it.